So, good evening. So, kani kay mag-present ko sa akong student directory application. So, kani siya kay mag-allow na siya sa users to register students, display ang list of registered students, delete students, and view the total number of registered students. So, first is this, the app.jsx. So, this is, mo ni siya ang main component. So, I use the use state hook para makastore sa students in an array form. And I also created the delete student function para maka-remove sa student from the list using filter method. And then I also render the student form component para maka-add students and the student list component para maka-display siya sa student records. So here, I also um, I also display the total number of mga registered students using the students done length. So next is the student form.jsx. So kanina component kay ka-contain ni siya sa ato ang registration form. So again, I use the use state para makastore na po siya sa student's name and course while ga-type ang user. So kung i-click na ang add student button, the handle add function here the handle add function maka-create na siya new students object and using date.now and adds it to the students array after adding the students. So para after nimo maklik ang add student na button kay mo automatically clear na ang mga input fields. So next is the student list JSX. So this component kay mo ni siya ang responsible for kanang ga-display sa tanan registered students. So using the map function to loop para makaloop siya to the students array and display each student using the student item component. So next is the student item JSX. So this component kay mao niyang display sa one student sa isa ka table sulod. So i-show ni siya ang student's name and course na gi-include na pod niyang delete button. So if i-click na nimo ang delete button, it calls the delete student function. So, mo na to siya, mawala na ang student sa table. So, for the demonstration, I will demonstrate the application now. First, kay mag-enter kog student name. And then enter their course. And I will click now the add student button. And after that, it will display na ang after nimo pag-click and add pa text student. And also, If you click the and again, the registered student is displayed here. There are two students. And if I click the delete button, so that's it.